90-Day Fiance, the other way. Chloe's mom slams Johny's barbaric home. Madeleine refuses Luke. Manon hits breaking point. 90-Day Fiance. The other way featured Chloe's mom confronting harsh realities in Aruba, Madeleine rejecting Luke's pleas to reconcile, and Manon storming out after family conflict during the Season 7 episode that aired Monday night on TLC. Like 90-Day Fiancé, the other way's prior seasons, Season 7 follows American citizens moving to or living in foreign countries for the sake of love and their future spouses and experiencing culture shock. 90-Day Fiancé, the other way's 7th season will feature 6 couples, including Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh, who have previously starred on multiple seasons of 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way, and Luke Berry and Madeleine Perez, who appeared on Season 4 of 90-Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise. The new 4 couples are Greta from Oklahoma and Matthew from England, Anthony from California and Manon from France, Patia from Texas and Dylan from Tasmania, and Chloe from Massachusetts and Johny from Aruba. Below is what happened on Episode 9 of 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way's 7th season. Johny and Chloe. Johny said he couldn't wait to see Chloe's mother, who was on her way to Aruba to spend the weekend with a couple. My mom is someone who has very high standards in general, and I think she's coming down with a certain expectation in her head, and that expectation is definitely different than reality, Chloe told the cameras. So, I feel like she's not going to be happy. Johny said he just wanted to hear that Chloe's mom liked his place, but Chloe figured her mom was going to tell the truth, even if it came across harsh. I don't want her to think Chloe is living with some slum or something, Johny explained in a confessional. Chloe's mother Michelle said she and Chloe hadn't gotten to talk much since Chloe left America. Michelle admitted that she felt her daughter's absence at home, even though not much time had elapsed. Chloe planned to make sure that Chloe was going to be safe, happy, and have all of her amenities and necessities. We need to have tough conversations, and I'm going to dig pretty deep because this is a huge life decision, Michelle shared with the cameras. Michelle was going to stay in a rental while in Aruba because Chloe said her mother was used to the finer things in life. I hope Johny is ready for all of the scrutiny that is to come from my mother, Chloe noted. Once Johny welcomed Michelle into his home, there were a lot of dead flies and she noticed it needed a lot of work. It definitely gives me bachelor pad vibes for sure, Michelle said. Would it be where I want my daughter to live? Absolutely not. Johny told Michelle that he was going to build a wall-in closet for Chloe, but Michelle didn't think he'd have the space to do so. Michelle was also worried when she learned the house didn't have hot water for showers. That's barbaric. Chloe likes nicer things, and she's going to want those things, Michelle said, adding how Chloe was living in the clouds and would get tired of this standard of living quickly. Chloe felt like Michelle couldn't wait to say, "I told you so," on their way to looking at cars. Chloe said she needed a car, so she wouldn't be stuck at home all day while Johny worked. Michelle told Chloe that she wasn't going to pay for the car, and Chloe claimed she never expected her to. Chloe had been hoping to find a $5,000 car, but they were triple or quadruple the price. Chloe realized at the car dealership this wasn't going to work out, and so she decided to just rent a car. "I cannot continue to put transfers in your bank account and pay rent and rent your vehicle," Michelle told her daughter. "That has to end now. You are deciding to live here, and I can't finance it. You are going to have to make your own way. You don't get to come to me to bail you out." Chloe said she wasn't asking her mother to bail her out, and their conversation was tense. Michelle wanted Chloe to come up with a solid plan to sustain her new lifestyle in Aruba. Michelle claimed she had given Chloe $20,000 since she decided to move to Aruba. Chloe got mad that her mother was trying to make her look like a brat, especially since Michelle allegedly wanted to help and was always Chloe's #1 supporter. Chloe felt her mother was now working against her. "I don't know if she wants me to go home or if she genuinely doesn't believe I can do it," Chloe told the cameras. Michelle seemed to think Chloe was going to be in big trouble without her funding. Madeleine and Luke. Madeleine had told Luke that their wedding was canceled, but she agreed to meet him at a park. Luke said he wasn't ready to give up on their relationship yet. When the pair reunited, Luke told Madeleine that she looked good and he'd like to take a walk with her. Madeleine said she wasn't ready to forgive Luke, but she planned to be civil because they had multiple businesses together, including the goal to build a hotel in Guadapi. Madeleine and Luke had agreed that if they ever broke up, they'd continue working together. So, we'll see if that is true, Madeleine told the cameras. Luke told Madeleine that seeing her cry killed him, and her breaking up with him really made him rethink their relationship. I want to be with you, and I never want to leave your side. You mean the world to me, Luke said. It's hard for me to believe you. I am really so disappointed, and I don't know how to forgive that, Madeleine said. Luke promised he'd go over and above to prove his love to her, and he added how he was truly sorry. Madeleine told Luke that she wanted to stop talking about their relationship, and she was single now. Luke said he didn't know what to do or how to act, and that he felt horrible. That night out, for what it's worth, was definitely not worth it, Luke told the cameras. Madeleine then told Luke that she needed to protect herself and her time, and that she wanted her name on the property they shared. Luke said he didn't want to risk everything he had worked for to put down on a property he'd have to split with a woman with whom things didn't work out. I want to do the business venture with you, Luke told Madeleine. We can compromise. We will have a lot in our name. Perfect, Madeleine replied. Related link, 90-Day Fiance. Happily ever after. Couples now. Who is still together? Who has split? Where are they now? Photos. But Luke reiterated how he still wanted a life with Madeleine and to be happy together. Luke said he'd take all the stress and all the bullshit as long as Madeleine would be happy. I just want another chance, Luke cried. I can give you a chance, but it's not a chance to come back together, Madeleine told Luke. I just want time to see what happens, but it's time without sex, it's time without a relationship, so you can show me with actions what I meant to you. Madeleine said it was hard to see Luke so emotional because she really loved him, but she didn't think she was going to change her mind. Luke then brought Madeleine to a spiritual cleanse to show her how sorry he was. Madeleine, who was raised in a Catholic family, called it a dumb idea. Madeleine said the spiritual cleanse didn't work at all because she couldn't stop thinking about the stripper dancing all over her fiancé. At the baptism gathering, Manon said everyone was having a good time. After a couple of drinks, Manon spoke to her aunt to try to fix their relationship. Manon's Aunt Christine apparently thought Manon had spoken poorly about the family. People at the table were afraid this conversation would become explosive. Manon told Christine that she was glad to see her, and they could hopefully put their differences aside. Manon asked for a clean slate, but she said she could feel everyone staring at her. I can feel the pressure. They assumed Manon was starting SHT, but the conversation with Christine was actually pretty positive. It feels like I can never do anything right, Manon lamented in a confessional. Manon's sister apparently thought Manon was starting drama at the table, and so Manon walked out and was made to feel like, once again, she was the problem. Manon said her family automatically assumed that she was being confrontational instead of friendly, which really upset her. Even when I make an effort, it doesn't work. I am tired of everything, Manon vented. Manon also accused her parents of always taking her sister's side, even when she was wrong. Maybe change your character, Manon's dad told her. Manon's dad didn't think that Manon appreciated anyone else's opinion. I'm freaking tired of always being the black sheep of the family, Manon cried. This honestly makes me feel like I want to pack up my SHT and go back to LA. This is not my home, and this is not my family, Manon said. No matter what I do, they don't understand how I feel or who I am. I am just so effing over it. Peace, bye.